Got it. Got it.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, all right. I'm sprung, 'cause you got me doing things I never do.
That really?
Hey, man.
That's how you gonna do it. Hey
Let's
man,
just,
let me hear the whole song. Then you gonna do it. Let's
hey, man,
let
that's
me
how
look.
I'm feeling today, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm
Good
feeling.
Right.
times,
Hey,
man.
hey,
Good times.
hey. Just tell everybody you had got some cutty before you got on camera. That's all you had to say.
Not true, bruh. I was just listening to a documentary,
Yeah.
bruh, that had my man's in it. That's all.
All
Ain't
right.
got nothing to do with no
All right.
Cuddy, man. Ain't nothing to do with no
I'll,
Cuddy. They about to
I'll
get the
buy that
behind
one.
us. They about to get the behind the scenes of what we be doing on this shit. Like, man, this nigga just got some Cuddy shit. Nigga, this here.
Man, got my dog sprung back. Bro, got him sprung.
You hear
Like,
singing and shit.
Right.
do
Right.
do 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 do.
What you wanna do? Knock yourself out, brother. For real. Knock yourself out. That's the life we live in.
But
That's funny.
I think we should be. I got it. And we good, y'all. We live.
We live.
We live and in effect. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I am your host, Chris, and I got the crew with me. What up, y'all?
What up?
What's happening?
Not much. Basically, this is our first live show in about what it's been about a month.
In a minute.
Longer than that.
Probably longer than that.
It's been a minute. So we're gonna try to get these out for y'all once a month so y'all can be participating in the conversation. Join in. Since y'all don't be leaving comments, y'all just send me text messages. Why I don't know, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't know if they receive any text messages like I do, but hey, we're gonna see. But what we're gonna start off today is I was gonna start off with the Olympics, but we gotta start off with the NBA finals, y'all. How y'all feeling? Chris Paul is 2 games away from getting his first chip. How do y'all feel about that? I'm happy about it. I actually predicted it, but we didn't even get our finals prediction because we didn't do the show. We just decided to do the live show. I'm thinking it's gonna be 6. I think the series is gonna go 6. I think the Suns is gonna win, like I said in the beginning. Suns is gonna win the championship. But I think the Bucks win the next game, and they'll win the next game, lose in the game after that because I think they got it. They changed it back to the 2-3-2, right? Or is it two
They
one
killed
one?
that. It's 2-1-1-1.
It's still
2-1-1-1.
2-1.
Like they stopped it
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
a while ago.
Oh wow. Yeah. So this might be over in 5. What y'all think, man? Who y'all got? Do y'all got the Bucks coming back or what?
Hey, I'm gonna stick with my guns because I had picked the Bucks.
That's what I was
The
about to
only
say.
way they
But I
gonna win,
said, yeah, go ahead.
and the only way they gonna win is if this dude Giannis get a smidget of help, dog. Like Buddy done came in and did what he been
so,
doing the whole
so wrong,
playoffs.
man. so
He averaging about 25. He probably averaging 30 in the playoffs now since he went off for 42. The first game he had like 17 rebounds. He had a good amount of he had like 13 rebounds in the last game. Bruh, these other dudes got to make shots, bro. Drew Holiday, dude is playing terribly on the offensive end. Defense, he playing pretty good. He's showing why he probably the best defensive guard in the NBA. But on offense, man, my man blowing wide open layups, settling for these threes, like, and then I guess Middleton doing what he been doing the whole playoffs. When he not at home, man, buddy is an ice tray, bro. Cold, straight cold, bro. If Giannis would have had a little bit of help last game,
A little bit.
could have squeezed it out. But you can't waste that 42, man. That man can't go out there and get 42 on a bum knee, and y'all boys don't have his back like that. I'm still going Bucks. I'm gonna stretch it to 7 now because I think they're gonna need 7 games if they're gonna win it now. I had them in 6. I don't see them beating these dudes 4 straight now. I can see them beating 2 straight, then lose a game, and then win 2 more. So I still got faith in them. Well, I got faith in Giannis. I don't know if I got faith in the rest of these dudes, man. What about you, Blair? You sticking with the Bucks, man? Because I know you had picked them too.
I picked the Bucks from the very beginning. I said if the Bucks don't do it this year, no more Bucks, bro. Like that conversation is gonna quickly die until he performs in the playoffs. So I gotta go Bucks. It's gonna be 7. It's gonna be a long series. Like I don't see them doing it in 6 when they couldn't pull it out last night. They could have pulled one out last night, maybe. But now that and he can't get any help, Drew Holiday, I really wish him good luck. He tried last night. He came out aggressive. He really tried to score. It just did not work for him. First couple of points, I'm like, oh, Drew about to get it this game. And then the game goes on and the same woes that they've had like all playoffs long. These dudes had again last night, which sucks. But they do go back to Milwaukee. So if they can swing him at Milwaukee, it'll be a series again. They're supposed to win at home. That's the losing one is the one that throws it off. So I'm still going Bucks. Let's go Bucks. I hope they can pull it out. Giannis is only getting better. But those dudes are really not helping. And none of them are helping now. It's like the whole team is cold. It's crazy. Yeah, Brianna, who you got?
I got the Suns. I agree with y'all. I think that they're gonna go home, and I think they're gonna pull it out at home because it's a different type of basketball that you play when you're at home. I also think Chris Paul, like, bro, it's now or never. Like, I gotta get it. Like, this is it right here. And he got his backup, Devin Booker, ready, and he ready all the time. So I feel like they're gonna pull it out.
Yeah, I just think it's gonna take about 5 games, about 5 or 6 games.
Your prediction is getting shorter and shorter, bro. Like it started off at 6, you were 5 or 6. Now you about to be like, man, I think it's sweet. I'm gonna just shoot the sweep out there. Go on and shoot out there, bro. If
no.
Gonna be a sweep. Shoot it.
No.
Shoot your shot, brother.
I'm not saying
that's Friday.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing like that. Don't be putting no words in my mouth now. No, what I said was 5 or 6. I was when the series started, I thought 6. But now when you watching it, for them to waste that performance from Giannis, even though they got a long period of time till Sunday, that's a nice little rest for him. So you got Friday, Saturday, he could just chill. He ain't even got to practice. If I'm his coach, bro, you ain't even practicing today. You good. You chilling on the sidelines. You watch everybody else be walking around, do these walkarounds. But he got a long time to recover. He can still drop. I think in game 3, he's still going to drop 30. He going to drop 30. Chris Middleton going to drop, probably like 25. I'm going to say 25 to 28. And they going to win this one. But the next one is going to be on the Suns. I think the Suns might pull that one out and close them out in 5 if they get it. But it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible.
Biggest thing is they gotta, if the Bucks can slow down one of them role players, they'll be all right. Cause DeAndre Ayton, hey, he having a time down there with Giannis, bro. Like Giannis just too tall for Buddy, and Giannis is stronger than he thought. Definitely stronger than he thought. But the biggest thing is these dudes like Mikal Bridges and my man that got hurt. Like I think Mikal Bridges went for like 23 last game. You can't have that when Chris Paul already going for 20 something. You know Devin Booker trying to go for 30. So you can't have another dude go for 20 plus, especially when your dude ain't even getting 20. So they hold him down, they might can still win that game because Giannis went so crazy. But man, hey, if they don't help Giannis next game, he need to do like Joel Embiid, throw them boys under the bus in the interview. Hey, man.
What's
I
funny
did my
is
part.
if it don't happen next this series, they gonna throw them boys under the bus automatically.
Right.
Everybody's gone. Bud's gone. Drew's gone. And they just re-signed Drew. See, that's the thing. Like, they just re-signed him. And while his value was nice, dude is not a playoff guy. Like,
And then
it
they're
turns
just gonna
out
be
those
like,
dudes are far and few between where you just know that dude's going to perform when the time comes. Those dudes don't
Yeah.
look so great.
Middleton's so streaky, man. Now watch these next two games, Buddy about to go off.
He gonna
Watch.
ball out, yeah.
Buddy gonna go off.
Yeah, they
It's
said
gonna be like, bruh, we can't have you be inconsistent now. It's just the end of the season. Hey, gotta put up or shut up now. Inconsistency leads to losing.
facts.
Agreed.
They said the first two games, during the first two games of the series, he's averaging about 17 points. After the first two games, the boy averaging about 27, 28. So I don't know if he's just filling them out, but he wasn't really aggressive like that from when I was watching yesterday. I'm like, man, come on, man. If y'all gonna win, you can't have him dropping 40 and you out here. At one point, I think it was second half, he had 4 points, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Dude, he had a lot of shots.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like he wasn't shooting. He had a lot of shots. They just were not going in.
Maybe
Like
I wasn't paying attention.
Both of them were shooting the ball, bro. It just was not going in.
Boy, was missing. Then especially at the beginning of the game, Drew Holiday blew like 3 layups, bro.
Right, but it was
there,
like 4
right
45
there.
in like the second. Them two was like 4. They just couldn't make a shot
at all.
Couldn't do it.
I mean, I don't know, man. Now, is it possible that the Bucks can come back? Yes. I just seen here in the comments that I pinned. My man Ralph said that he got the Suns going 6 in 6 games, or he's just saying it's going 6. What you saying, Ralph? You saying the Suns is 6, or you saying it's just going 6 games? You don't know who to pick.
The biggest thing is though, the Bucks probably comfortable. They done dropped at least one of the first 2 games in like all day series, and they was down 0-2 against Brooklyn. So they probably comfortable. They know they perform better at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely perform. That's why I'm saying I think they get game 3. That crowd gonna push them through when they having their downs and they not really shooting well. And they're gonna keep their energy up. But listen, they're gonna have to make a move. They cannot lose game 3. They cannot lose game 3.
I agree.
At all, because then you really know this is over. This is over. This is really over in 4 or 5. And that you're gonna be able to do, especially now they're doing the 1-1-1 again. Oh no, it's a wrap after that. But moving on real quick. The Olympics. Tokyo just came out and said that they are under a state of emergency because of COVID-19. And for those that aren't aware, the Olympics starts July 23rd. They said they will not allow any fans to be in attendance for the opening ceremony throughout the games or anything, because they were mulling it over because they're like, well, maybe not. and I came up with the question because I didn't see any really sports show or anybody talking about should these people even be going over there to even have this Olympics? Should we just go ahead and cancel this thing because they obviously having a problem right now? Should they push it back or because but it's the Summer Olympics. You can't push it back, right? Like, should they even be over there?
Should they? No. Are they going to? No, they're gonna play. They're going over there no matter what.
I'm just saying, like,
they definitely should not be over there. No.
So
yeah, I agree. If you're gonna call it, I feel like if you feel like you gotta call a state of emergency, then yeah. If you don't got another venue, then they shouldn't go. But you already know. Politics, they've been politicking about Tokyo since last year when COVID first started, bro. Like, no matter what, they ain't gonna let it go. It would have to be like some crazy outbreak for them to cancel it, which is crazy, but that's the only way they probably gonna cancel it. They probably gonna try to throw some protocol in there like they be doing with the NBA or whatever. You can't put them, they ain't gonna be able to put them in no bubble. I don't think so.
They're gonna have to. They have to quarantine them from everybody else. If you're in a state of emergency, you got to quarantine them from everybody else. Period.
So I think this is the difference, bro. Japan is causing a state of emergency, and they only recorded 892 new cases in one day. They just so happen to care. I can guarantee you every state in the United States of America has recorded more than 1,000 cases a day. They ain't canceled nothing. They keep trying to open everything up everywhere else. Japan just cares, bro. Their people care. Their culture is designed to care about that type of stuff. They just care. The number wasn't like 40,000 people in a day. It was like 892. And they was like, It was 700 last week. Like, they just were not. It's not a high number, but it's a number that they're not comfortable with. They didn't want it over there anyway. The people are already protesting the Olympics and have been protesting the Olympics. They didn't want it. As soon as COVID hit, they were really out on it. They're like, nobody needs to come here. So that's why they kept like, are the crowds coming? Are the crowds not coming? But it's the idea that because they really are more about like, that's not cool. Let's just everybody do what we have to do and be safe. But they're going to have it. They're not going to have people there. That's going to really hurt because they actually lose a lot of money unless people show up. Because it costs a lot of money to put the Olympics on. It's just expensive to do. And because they put so much into it, now they're not getting the money back from the people. That's why at first they were just not going to let foreigners. Like if you weren't from Japan, you couldn't go to the Olympics. That's what it was until the state of emergency happened. It had already said people can't come there. Like, nah, this is not international like that. Like the athletes can come, but people can't come. It's the same thing to me, man. It just reflects that they really don't. They respect it more. They're like, we good. We don't want it. We don't need the chance of an outbreak. It's not like it's a crazy number. They just don't want it to be a crazy number. And if you see it start going up, you realize somebody is slipping somewhere. So they're like, we need to get it back under control.
Yeah, Blair had made a good point. Like, bro, without them people coming, that's why some of these countries don't want the Olympics because it costs so much to bring the Olympics there. If you don't make it back, it destroyed their infrastructure. Like, and this Olympics now, can't no fans come? There's about to be a loss on the books, man. Net loss. Sure. And they were saying that they was about to go back to like the 3-year format or something for the Olympics. I doubt it.
Well, I think the 3-year format is just to get it back on track. So if they hold it now and say we go on the 3, they get back to 2024, and then it'll go back to every 4 years.
All I'm wondering is who's supposed to host it the next time, or they ain't pick yet.
I don't.
It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be somewhere big. That's gonna be able. Hopefully, the COVID thing will be over, or it'll be at least, I guess the new normal by then, and they'll have it somewhat
in
under
3
control.
years. Most people really ain't caring about that.
It's gonna have to be somewhere where it's gonna be somewhere where they're gonna try to generate a lot of revenue because they about to take that L this year, dog.
The 20,
Yeah, that's the crazy part is Japan gonna have to eat it.
just looked it up for y'all. The 2024 Olympics is in Paris.
That'll be fine. People want to go there.
Do they
Dude,
though?
people would have been. But you got to think, man. People would have been in Tokyo.
Yes, I think that would have been
People
fire.
went to
Not like
Tokyo.
somebody wasn't
And I
going.
feel like-
I was thinking about going, bro, because I've always wanted to go to Tokyo. So it's one of those like people were gonna go. They just can't, and it just cost a lot of money to put the Olympics on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to think about all the tourism that they miss out on, the money, the local economy, the just
Bruh.
the money that they
That
miss.
junk is
Is
going- that's what I
billions
said.
of dollars, man.
Sacrificing. Like Japan was like, nobody needs to come here unless you work here. Don't
Yeah.
come here
Exactly.
for play. Don't come here for nothing else. Unless
The
you work
biggest
here,
thing is,
you can't come here.
Yeah.
yeah. But see, the good thing is, it's in a place like Tokyo that even with this net loss, they should be able to recover pretty good because they're a little farther along than a lot of countries like America is. If this would have been like one of these smaller countries like Greece or some shit like that, this shit could have been catastrophic, I think, for
Yeah,
the economy.
because you don't know what they had to do. Because countries be having to do so much just to even get the Olympics. They be campaigning. They spend millions of dollars just to get the Olympics. You know how much money I wonder how much the United States have tried that has spent to try to get the Olympics back in the United States real quick. That'd be an interesting study. But for them not to miss out on this is a billions of dollars with a B. Like that's a lot of money that they're missing out on that they thought that they were getting, that they were counting on, even after COVID. And they're like, all right, we're gonna rebound. Next year they're gonna have it, and then y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be good. But no, though.
Man, them boys gonna be like, we told y'all we didn't want this junk in the first place. Don't bring it here again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The people
don't
did
bring
not
it
want it
here.
there. They did not want. They just didn't want it.
Yeah, because you got to think, and then you got to think a lot of people from other countries are ignorant to their culture anyway. So they're probably doing some ignorant stuff when they get there. They don't know what what I'm saying, what's the proper things to do. And, just that's
I'm
anyway.
telling you, man, look back at some of these places that they done had the Olympics and look at what them places had looked like when the Olympics left, bruh. Like, it leaves some of them places, it leaves that junk like torn to pieces because they done had to do everything just for that. And then they just snatch it up out of there. And the country got to rebuild all that stuff or whatever they was using, figure out what they going to do with it and stuff like that. So that's why a lot of them smaller countries, and even though Japan is more advanced, it's a smaller country.
Facts. What y'all think about Sha'Carri Richardson, man?
Hey, I'm be quick on this. Guess what? If you fail a drug test at your job, what's going to happen?
Down. You
What
get
is
paid.
that? What
If
is
you
that?
If you're trying to get a job and you fail the drug test, what's going to happen?
It ain't yours.
You ain't going to be able to get the job if they require you to take a drug test. I see how everybody's like, oh, she was grieving and all that stuff. That's understandable. Nobody can tell nobody how to grieve. And I ain't here trying to do that. But her quote unquote job right now is running track. And no matter what, you got to do what you got to do to make sure
That
you can
hurt.
get there.
That hurt her bad.
Now, the biggest thing is it only hurt so bad because it was the Olympics. She only got a 30-day ban. She tests positive. She can go back right out there, start training and running the next day. But it's just like, bro, you got to eat that, bro. You got to eat that. And she ain't had no problem eating it. So I don't see why everybody else got a problem eating it.
Right.
She knows she messed up. She came out and said she messed up. She said why she messed up. And she is over that junk. Why? Because it's only 30 days, bro. It's 30 days. Them boys, she ain't lose out on no money. Nike ain't drop her. She lost out probably on what she was gonna get from the Olympics, but that was it. Shoot, Michael Phelps ain't test positive. This dude, his was longer. His was like 90 days, and he lost sponsorship. Cause I seen a lot of people like, oh, treat her like you treated Michael Phelps. And well, if they do that, you might not see her for the rest of the year.
They wear the heartstrong on him back when he was supposed to.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, let that junk go. No, do I feel like we should be on that list? No. Guess what? I also didn't feel like I needed to get credit apps at K Jewelers, but guess what? When I didn't get them credit apps, they were crying about that mug.
Shut up.
Hey, they were crying about it. Hey, it's a part of your job. It's a part of your job. So what I'm saying? Passing the drug test is a part of your job, dog.
That's facts. I was just so upset because I was just so ready to see her dust whoever was out there. And the fact that I was gonna miss out on that, like I was just like, she really out there being herself, doing her thing, unapologetic. Like, yeah, I'll be glamming up before I run. Yep. Being her, she's like, bro, I am who I am. And that's cool. I fucks with that. But then when I seen that, I'm like, man, I don't know. I was sad.
It's gonna hurt more than you know. She's popular right now because the Olympics are around the corner and they just had all the trials and all of that type stuff. That's the problem with like people that are popular off the Olympics. She runs track. Nobody cares about track that much. They really track it at the Olympics. Like you can grow your whole career by doing well at the Olympics. Like it matters. Her missing this is gonna matter, especially if she shows up at the next Olympics and does not win and is not now the fastest person. Because that dude from last year or last Olympics that was supposed to be that dude, some 17-year-old kid came in the other day and gave him the blues twice. Like you can beat him twice, and it's like, man, it don't last that long sometimes. Like track is one of those things where you can lose it in 4 years. Like it can happen. And while she's the fastest right now, 3 years from now, she cannot be the fastest. And then she missed out on all the exposure from the Olympics. Because this is the one that puts her in everybody's face. Like that's in all the countries or a lot of the countries, a lot of people participate. You're going to be seen. They're going to know who you are. Now they just like, she didn't make it. Now you just look like somebody who do drugs and got caught. That's what it looks like to other people. A lot of people look at it. That's how they report it. They're not, even if they tell the whole story, it's still like for somebody like, she ain't gonna be in the, and why is that? She smoked some weed. That is all they gonna hear. She smoked marijuana and now she's not in the Olympics.
Yeah, and bruh, we crucify everybody else when they do it. First time Josh Gordon got caught, everybody said, oh, this nigga can't give up a blunt to have a NFL career. He's supposed to be this big, because Josh Gordon was supposed to be the next thing, bro. He was supposed to be the next big receiver. When he got caught the first statement. Yes, and this like his fifth time. The first time he went down, people was like, oh man, what are you thinking? Bro, you got such a bright future and you supposed to be this and you supposed to be that. I can't flip it around right now just because she was about to go to the Olympics and she black. I see people talking about, oh, I'm going to boycott the Olympics now. Why?
Yeah, that.
What about all the other black people that made it?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Why you boycotting the Olympics? Because she broke the rules and got caught?
Exactly. That's my thing. I could see if it was one of these things going on where they would have been on something like I see how they doing a couple of these girls, they testosterone levels too high or some BS that they trying to pull, but they ain't found no drugs in their system or nothing like that. Now, if it was something like that, and I'm 100%, hey, we got to find a way to get her to run. But hey, drug test was positive, man. Ain't nothing you can do about that. It's over with. She done sucked it up.
It's not like you didn't do it. You're not saying you didn't do it.
Yeah.
She like, I did it. I got caught. I can't run. Like, nope, that's just what happens when you lose it.
Yes, Black America has to suck it up, man.
Yeah,
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
I wasn't with that. Oh, we gonna boycott because she can't run. Nah, bro. Nah. That's super
I
stupid.
hadn't heard that, but that makes no sense.
Yes.
I done seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, I done seen it like on my Facebook.
That makes
and
no
all that
sense
stuff, man.
because what
Like,
they're
it's
trying to
crazy.
do is like they're trying to make the parallel to Michael Phelps, and I understand that. But Michael Phelps got caught via photo smoking weed. And
He got caught in the off season. It was after the Olympics.
Yeah.
It was after the Olympics. He was partying because he won so much.
Correct. And what it is the rule, how the rules are written is you can actually smoke weed. You just can't get caught smoking weed. You can smoke before. And you gotta just have a certain amount of weed in your system at the time that you're going to run, right?
You have to pass your test.
Right.
That's all you got to do. Pass your test.
Yeah, like you about to say the numbers, and I'm like, dude, you just
all you got to do is
I wasn't gonna say the numbers because I don't know them. All I know is you could probably smoke a day or two before, stop, then run, and then you be good. Or get it out your system. Whatever you got to do, what you got to do, get it out the system real quick and run. And then right after that, go back to doing what you do.
Hey, my thing is,
it's over with.
She, in my head, more than likely, she wasn't smoking by herself.
Right?
She wasn't smoking by herself. What was these niggas thinking?
Bruh.
Exactly.
The thing of it is, her team, let's call it what it is. Her team stinks right now. Whoever's on her team, they got to do a better job of being able to be like, hey, man, is this a good idea?
Look,
Should we really be doing this today?
I understand you grieving. Hey, I got a big bottle of tequila for you. Drink it till you throw up. But you got to pass this drug test.
You couldn't wait a week?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you couldn't wait a couple days till after the drug test?
That was the first thing I'm like, man, I was so ready. I'm like, bro, so ready.
And as Black athletes, bro, we gotta know this, bro. You gotta know especially when Black athletes just get thrown into the spotlight like that, bro. They looking for a reason, bro. Don't give them the reason, dog. Don't give them the reason, because now something simple, like I said, 30 days, nothing. This shit done got stupid, blown out of proportion.
Real quick.
Like she done went out there and smoked meth or something. No, she did was smoke weed.
I was just so looking forward to her winning the gold and being on a Wheaties box. And that was gonna be fire. I was like, this is gonna be fire. This is gonna be fire.
Until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't.
And should have just been surprised if it happened and didn't assume she was gonna be on no Wheaties box, homie. Still would have had to win. Straight up. I understand the enthusiasm, dude. But don't blow it out the park. You still gotta go out there and perform. People look nice leading up to the game. They look like straight butt cheeks when they at the game sometimes. It happens. It just happens.
Then I was like, people mad she didn't make the 4x1. I'm like, bro, what did you think they was gonna do? If somebody
I guess they thought they was gonna wait a week or two.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, when the last one come out, they'll let her in. No.
Yeah, she failed that test. That jump put her at the back of the line, bro. No matter how good she was, because of the test.
She ain't running.
You live and you learn. Hopefully she learned her lesson.
Yeah.
I think she definitely did. Like I said, nothing but 30 days. Man, she'll mess around, come out. People gonna at least keep up with her this year because of all the commotion that happened. If she finish out the year good, at least the hype won't go away, at least not right now. But she gonna have to, and they gonna be on her behind now. So like she gotta walk her straight and narrow. Cause they gonna be looking for a reason.
You know who she was 2 years ago?
No, I ain't found out about her till last year. When she was in I found out about her senior year of high school, and then when she went to LSU.
How old is she? 21 now, right? What is she? 21.
She's 21.
Yeah.
So she old enough to know better.
No, it was just I'm just like, that's my point, bro. You ain't know who she was 2
Window
years
is
ago.
short. Yeah, I didn't.
It could
Not
be
until she started
so
breaking
bad,
all them
like,
records.
That's what's so crazy about this situation to me is like, you play a sport that's only popular for real during the Olympics.
That's once
Like,
every 4
that's the
years.
thing that's wild to me is like, you play something that people only really, like a bunch of people only really care about every 4 years. And those are your chances. Like, now you just got to hope you stay on top for the next few years and get another chance, which would be a fantastic redemption story, but it has to play out that way for it to even be, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it could end so quick and it's crazy. I hate that for it. Yeah. Those are quick careers, man.
And now you got to rebound when you, 24, 25. And
24.
Hopefully.
Guess what? You already know how it's about to happen, bro. She don't finish it. Hey, Nike about to shoot her some stupid, crazy commercial. And then, Nike gonna capitalize off of it.
I don't know, man.
Somewhere.
That's what they do.
Hey, you think they're gonna shoot? You think they're gonna wait?
I ain't saying.
You think they're gonna shoot her?
Hold on. Nike to make a commercial for her, bro. She did not do anything for that.
Hey,
you think?
I ain't saying.
Hey, weed is legal a lot of places now.
No, I ain't saying
you
that.
think they're gonna shoot a weed commercial?
No.
Nike ain't shooting no weed commercial.
You are crazy, dude. They are.
Nike ain't shooting no weed commercial.
They ain't gonna shoot nothing like that. They ain't gonna shoot nothing. I can see it right now. They got old girl. I'm gonna tell y'all how the commercial gonna go. They're gonna have her at the starting line at the 100, right? It's gonna be 8 lanes. It's gonna shrink down in the tunnel vision. You can only see Sha'Carri. It's going to say, minor setback for a major comeback. Big Nike symbol, commercial over.
Goodbye.
Look, we give him Nike pictures out here.
That's how Nike do. That's how they do, dog. That's how they do.
They're not doing that, bro.
Now, do I think they're going to do that?
Next year, the most going to have them Sha'Carri runners, dog. Have them Sha'Carri spikes for you.
Sha'Carri blew them spikes when she didn't make the Olympics this year.
Nah, she didn't get to blow no spikes. She blow some spikes in August.
Yo, it would have been great. But one more thing. Who y'all think gonna win the fight on Saturday? The McGregor fight. Y'all think this man actually want to fight?
Man, I hope McGregor get his shit split, bro. The dude get on my nerves now, man. He be doing the most. I saw an interview with him the other day. He's still talking about Khabib. Oh, Khabib knocked you the fuck out. Beat your ass. Oh, why you still talking about this?
Listen, he needs to stop. He needs to stop talking about
Khabib. Fight him. He fought this dude. His record was 2-7, and he fought this dude, and he couldn't make weight. He made weight on your ass.
And destroyed you.
Right, bro. He doing the most now.
Absolutely destroyed you.
I really don't know who gonna win this fight. I hope McGregor lose though. My money on other buddy. I don't care if he fighting Bushwick Bill. I hope he lose.
Hey, other buddy
don't like McGregor no more, huh?
Bruh, that dude do the most, bro. He a clown, bro. He do the most, man.
Darius is out on McGregor. Real quick. Look, I don't think McGregor gonna win either because I don't think he really want to fight. I think he just wanted to get another quick little bag and he done. I mean, he done made his money.
If he keep getting quick bags and losing,
right?
Yeah,
he can't
stay out of trouble.
I don't think he's serious. I don't think he wanted like how he talking like he wanted.
Now
he
that
really
could be why. That could be why he lost. Yeah, he got money now. He could have lost like that fight edge that you need to be a fighter, but he don't know what else to do, and he ain't old enough to just go off and do something else right this second. I hope he wins.
Should have let Floyd talk to him, man.
I hope he wins.
But is he gonna win?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. I
Going
don't
you-
think
old
so.
do
dudes
you
are, like,
think-
older.
No,
I
this is
think
the prediction right now. Do you think McGregor gonna win?
Yeah. Let's go with that. I picked.
I just don't. I think no.
I picked
Like,
him a second ago. I don't get it.
exactly what Blair said. Like, hey, he done got paid. Like, he like, bruh.
Stupid
Hey,
paid, bro.
how much
Like
he-
I
how
feel
much
like
he
you
made
gotta
off
be
of the
close to
what's-his-name
the
fight?
street. You gotta be
'Cause-
close to the streets to want to keep
The
fighting.
Floyd fight, he made stupid money, dog. Like ridiculous. And that's saying, and you know, Floyd had a ridiculous bag. His bag was still ridiculous, and Floyd got paid more. So it's like now, hey, them little stings and bruises you be taking, hey, dollar signs make them shit hurt a little more. You like,
Mhm.
shit, I ain't gotta do this shit.
Well,
I
his
can-
ex-
but like I said, he just loud and arrogant, man. So I think
He's
his
been
focus
that
ain't
way
even
though. That's
on the
the
fight. I
person
think
that
he's
people
more.
like.
I know, but I
He
feel
just
like now
stopped
it's
winning.
less fighter and more. I'm just like, my name is out there now. More common people might know who Conor McGregor is just because he fought for Mayweather and stuff like that. So now he like, shoot, I'm pretty much a household name. I don't gotta take it seriously if I don't want to.
his excuse for the last fight, in which he got knocked out when he fought this young man, is that he had a lot of stuff in place to fight Pacquiao, and he wasn't really focused. This is what he said. This is what he said in the Stephen A.
Why are you still
interview.
boxing?
This is
That's
what he
my
said in the
thing.
Stephen A. interview.
Why you still boxing? Why you still trying to box, bro? You
Because
not a boxer.
apparently he made a lot of money from boxing, so he wanted to try to box somebody else.
That's what it
to get more
is. But
money.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I'll keep
I'm
boxing too.
not mad at none of that, man. He can make excuses. You're gonna find out for real this weekend if he's serious or not. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with McGregor just because I know him over Buddy. Why not? What has Buddy done?
Who is he
wanna root
fighting?
for him? Like
Y'all keep saying
Poirier.
Buddy.
Justin Poirier, I think is his
Yeah,
name.
Justin Poirier.
Okay.
Justin Poirier.
Justin Poirier is 27-6 in his professional career, and McGregor is 22-5.
Yeah.
I think
The dude
I
he
think
fight, not a
McGregor-
bad fighter.
this is their third fight. Didn't McGregor win the first one? Porter knocked him
I
out
think
in
so.
the second one, and this is the third
Mhm.
one. So
They
this
fought
is like,
3 times.
yeah, this is their third fight.
Because he's scared to
this is
fight. Because he was scared to fight
better.
Khabib, man.
Oh no, he
Yeah,
don't want to fight
man.
Khabib. He needs to
He
stop
don't-
that.
He was
Dude,
scared. He was scared to fight Khabib, so Khabib just retired. Now he like, oh yeah, Khabib was a bitch. And No. He should have said that. He was trying to set up that Pacquiao fight.
Yeah.
He was trying to get some revenge.
Listen,
He was trying to
man,
get some revenge, dog.
that Khabib fight, man, he ain't had to do him like, yeah, he did. Matter of
Yes,
fact,
he
yeah, he
did.
did. He had to
Yes,
do
he
him like
did.
that. He had to
Oh,
do him like that.
McGregor took it over the line, bro. You don't talk about this man's family and his religion and all that. Bro, I gotta kill you out here. Khabib said he wanted to kill this man out there, bro.
I don't
And
blame
he
him.
almost did. Shit.
He had to take it there. He had to take it there, and I didn't care. I didn't mind one bit. He did him wrong, but
Hey, play stupid games. You know
That's
the
what
rest.
happened when
Justin
you-
Poirier.
yeah, Justin. So,
Dustin, bro.
Dustin?
Justin.
Dustin,
Dustin.
man, whatever, man. I don't know who the man is. You know,
Y'all
Y'all don't
Justin
even know
Wilson.
that man.
butchering his name.
I know. First of all,
Hey.
they all butchering his name.
They could have put
I
generic
said it right
character up
twice,
there.
bro.
I was picking them.
Who you got, Brianna?
I don't know. Y'all don't even know these people.
We do know. We just didn't know, buddy. I just saw the last fight. In the last fight when they fought, he knocked
I
him out.
ain't picked Buddy. I picked
That's all I
Conor
needed to
McGregor.
know. I'm like, buddy knocked you out last time. Ain't this what it is? I mean,
Y'all gonna stop calling that man Buddy.
hey man.
Hey, when he win, I'm gonna be like, you see what Buddy did to him, man.
See, that's exactly what we talking about.
Oh.
Conor McGregor.
My man Ralph said, forget this fight. He wants to see the Tyson Fury fight, which has been
It's
postponed.
Postpone.
because of
He got
COVID
COVID.
in his
Mhm.
camp. Man, I
No,
was
they
salty
said, I
when I
thought
read
they
that.
said he had COVID.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
do.
thought at first. Oh, he does?
No, he
No,
do.
him,
Yeah,
bro.
he
Not in
tested
his
positive.
camp. He
What-
got COVID.
They said multiple people have it in his camp, but he tested positive the other day. Yeah.
Man,
Hey.
this fight ain't gonna happen for a whole damn year, man. What the hell?
Nah, whenever they have it, for Tyson Fury's sake, they better push it back now, because if they have it soon after he done had COVID, I don't see it going no different than any of these other athletes that get COVID. I don't see him going out there and impressing nobody when he's still gonna be recovering technically.
So
So he'll go out there and get beat up.
have they officially given the word yet? Because the article that I read at the time, they didn't say he had COVID. They said people in his camp had.
Oh no,
I think
bro.
I
They
read
said
that
he
yesterday.
got
He
that
has
and it's
COVID.
postponed.
Yeah, he got COVID.
Fight is postponed and he got
It
it.
is
Okay, so
postponed.
I missed that. Yeah,
Mhm.
because the article that I read yesterday said just talked about this camp, multiple people in his camp, and so that they said the fight might be postponed. And I was like, come on, man, I've been waiting to see this fight, and now it's gonna get
Still gonna be
postponed.
waiting.
Yeah, yeah,
So with.
COVID is real.
yeah.
Yep.
And people got to understand that. And I feel like people are just brushing this stuff off. That's why I'm saying about the Olympics. Like, bro, should they even be going over there right now? Because they don't really want you over there.
Just think if they went somewhere else, you think them cases would be less than 1,000 a day and they'll cancel it?
No.
You wouldn't even hear this conversation if it wasn't Japan, man. If it was not Japan, nobody would be talking about COVID because everybody wants it to go away. Unless you some third world country. All the ones that people want to go to, they like, yeah, it's cool, man. We got to get out there and fight back by just going out there and being humans again. It's stupid, bro.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
But
Dude, everything you see on TV is gonna be geared towards people getting out the house and how now getting out the house makes you a better person and it fulfills you. And then you need to be around people because that's what helps build bonds and show future. It's crazy. Dude, I'm telling you.
They're going to shoot the stupid commercial with the people from us, the tethers. Everybody was holding hands. It's going to be like, hey, together we can make it better. Telling you.
I don't want no part.
But before COVID, who was y'all thinking was gonna win this fight between Fury and why is his name escaping?
I was leaning towards Wilder only because
I was hoping Wilder
I seen like
lying about the weights.
Only because I done seen a couple videos and he could have just did it for these videos, but where it looked like he was doing like some actual training to where he can throw some combos. His hands looked like they was moving a little bit quicker. So I was leaning towards Wilder because shit, if he had 2 combos, shit, he could have beat him in the last fight.
But is he moving in the videos though? Like, is his head moving?
Yeah. You know how they do in the boxing training videos.
I already know.
Man, the last fight had me hurt. I like,
That's because the dude walked down there with a whole football suit on, man.
That's what I'm saying. I hope the weight of the outfit really mattered. Because he looked terrible in the fight I saw. Like, that was the only fight I've ever seen. And
they said the outfit was like 30 or 40 pounds, bro. Ain't no way. And Tyson Fury had a stupid long entrance. So he done been standing there for at least about 20 minutes with that junk on. Then he had to have his entrance. Man, he had looked tired when he got in the ring. He like, shit. Guess what?
That's real.
Got beat up. I come to Chris' house watching man get beat up.
For those that don't know, I had a fight party for this fight because I was like, yes, I'm ready
and
to
he
watch
was
this.
hyping it up. I was ready to see it. And
Man,
boom. That nigga went
and boom. Man, what?
That down to come across.
All you saw was
After the second,
Craig. Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig.
Like, come on, bro. This dude was trying.
Bruh.
Bruh, at the second round, Darius was like, Chris, man, don't look too good.
Hey, after round 2, Then once he bust him in the ear, I was like, oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
over
he-
with, bro. He can't even stand up straight.
Equilibrium was off.
Come
Man.
on, Deontay Wilder. Fight somebody, nigga.
Yes.
Like he ain't
Yeah.
came back out since. He don't gonna
No,
fight
we
nobody.
heard from him since.
because the contract was supposed to be him fighting he was supposed to fight Fury next. Like
yeah, he's supposed to
it's
fight
supposed
him
to be
again,
another
right?
rematch. Yeah, right
Mhm.
back again. So when Fury was like, oh no, he tried to buy out of it, fight Anthony
Man.
Joshua and all that other stuff. And then the judge was like, nah, psych, you can't fight him. You gotta fight him. Because in his contract, you said you're gonna fight him
Mhm.
next. So that's who you gotta fight.
Deontay
So-
Wilder should have went and beat the snot out somebody and been like, boy, hey, I'm coming back with a vengeance, dog.
Yeah. People still want to
I'm
watch
still
the fight.
nervous. But yeah, to see if he gonna get knocked out again.
I hope not. I hope not. I hope he come with some real
Bruh, him losing
I
that
hope
fight,
he
that
comes
was-
real
back
moves.
strong too, because that was the first time I watched him, and it wasn't.
looking at him go down. Hey, that just gave you the same feeling when you saw Killmonger
Nate
beat
Robinson.
Charlabo. It was like, no way. Is this your king?
Especially
Drop
because
this.
he takes the story that he had just told us. Like, I don't know nothing about this dude, and Chris is like, man, you about to see something fantastic. This dude
Bruh.
knocked everybody
Bruh.
out.
It.
Okay,
Christian
but
hyped
you
it up
know,
so
Blitz.
much.
So
Darius,
great.
You didn't
what
see the
to the-
first fight.
You had to
Christian
see the
hyped it
first
up
one.
so much.
Bro,
I
we
ain't
thought it
gonna
was gonna
lie,
be
Blair.
over in 3
But,
rounds.
like,
I ain't gonna lie, Blair. That
round,
first
like,
one,
I'm like, yo, this dude don't look super fantastic out here. Like, what am I missing? You like, man, something ain't right. I don't know.
it's
what it is.
crazy.
He just don't look right, man.
It's crazy because they called the fight a draw in the first fight, but in the first fight, man, he clearly dropped this dude. Like, dropped him at the end, and how they be like, oh, they be letting Giannis take them free throws long, and they gave Buddy about a 12 count, bro.
They
They
do.
gave him like a 12 count to get up. Then after that, that's when Wilder went and he knocked out my other man, Ruiz.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped him, and like this is when I felt like Wilder was cocky because he wasn't even fighting Ruiz really. The whole fight, he was just like, and when he opened up, I'm gonna drop him. And about round 7, hey, that chin came out and he dropped this nigga, dog. So I was like, man, he could do that jump to Tyson Fury again. But obviously Tyson felt like he had lost the last fight too. So he came back ready.
Improved. Doing stuff he did not do in
Wilder
the first
thought he was
fight.
just gonna go out there, big King Kong gorilla. That man, he couldn't do it because he's the same size as him.
Buddy is big. He is still a big dude. Like, for whatever you want to say,
Huge.
he's a
Tyson
big
Fury
guy.
is huge, bro. Huge.
Big dude. But bruh, what I'm saying is I had watched like 7 Wilder fights.
Oh yeah, I done seen him brutalize.
Yeah,
plenty people.
They all ended the same way. Boom.
No
Not that
lie.
fight, bro.
He's
Not that
he's
fight.
down.
Hey,
That's why
He's
you
not
hyped it
getting
up.
That's
up.
the
I'm
one.
like, oh,
hey,
bruh. I'm like,
what they
bruh,
say, Blair? All it takes is one, dog. That's all it takes is one. Hey,
he gonna give it to you if you want it. Man,
Tyson Fury slugged this dude, man.
he gave him the work, man. He just beat him up real bad. It was just, I'm still kind of hurt by it. I was like, man, I can't believe that's
I
what
wasn't
just
hurt.
see.
Because after round 2, I was like, man, this dude is booty.
This dude ain't got it, bro. He ain't
He
got it.
ain't got it. Something. I was like, yeah, something wrong. Something wrong. I don't know if he's scared. Then they was like, oh, the suit was like 40 pounds. I was like, oh yeah, that's what's wrong. The nigga tired. He tired. He done carried a steel bench to the damn ring with him over his shoulders.
Oh my God.
Sorry, y'all. Having technical difficulties.
It looked like he just
Chris is-
straight froze in the
Chris is
middle.
still
of that
stuck on the fact that Wilder lost.
He hit us with the oh my god, and
Straight
bro.
broken. Like I can't
Bruh.
take
I can't take it.
Dang.
Oh, there you go.
it. Hey, guy.
Hey, I do not have top flight internet in the world, Craig. So
Not
It-
top flight,
it
homie.
is what it is. We do the best we can over here at Yes at Sports. It's like going over it's like going over a black person's house and expecting everything to work. It just ain't, just something's not gonna work.
Something is rigged up.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. We got this internet that got duct tape and some spit on it. And we're gonna get it together though. We're gonna get it together. But we appreciate y'all for joining us. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to let y'all know when we going live. It will start to happen once a month. I'm gonna say this. We off next week. We ain't doing the episode next week. We off. You still gonna get a video, but we off. We ain't doing one for next week. We're gonna come back talking about some football and whoever win the finals. If at that time it's over, which I think it's going to be, but we're going to be off next week because, niggas need a break. Niggas need to be tired. My man's traveling all over the world, Craig. My man Blair got to travel too. So we got to do what we got to do, man. We holler at y'all. Like, share, subscribe. We holler at y'all next time. Deuce.
Peace.
This dude.
Peace.